fifth of my weekly 10 show. Today I'm going to be talking about energy blocks and what are they? What are energy blocks? So essentially, when we talk about energy, we're talking about our thoughts and we're talking about our emotions. So that's what an energy block is. It's a thought, it's an emotion that's stopping us moving forward in some way in life, which we want to really. So that's what essentially we mean when we talk about energy blocks. So sometimes we make choices in life, or we don't make choices in life. Either way, we limit our potential and our performance. And if you're not achieving what you want in life, the chances are that one of these energy blocks is the reason. So energy blocks, they're inner blocks, and again, thoughts, emotions, that's what we're talking about. So the acronym GAILS, that's GAILS, is a good way to remember the 4 energy blocks. And the first one we're talking about is limiting beliefs. Now, limiting beliefs are thoughts or beliefs that we have which are about the world, about ourselves, about people around us, about situations, life in general, things, just everything really. We develop these beliefs over time, past conditioning, friends, those sort of things. So, but they're also beliefs that hold us back. So stuff that we want to do in the future, we won't do because of a limited belief that we've developed over the period of time. So an example of a limited belief in relation to the current situation that we're now facing with lockdown might be something along the lines of they're trying to control us, this is all a con, whatever. You know, there's millions of them out there. I'm sure you could think of some. But when you get one of these or have one of these thoughts or beliefs, then by challenging them, you can change the way you show up and how those beliefs don't hold you back. So you're open the gates to actually where you want to go. You're stopping yourself being held back. So ask yourself, how true is that belief for you, for instance, that sort of thing. How does it affect me? So when you identify how this belief is actually interacting with your feelings and how it's actually stopping you doing something, then you can change that thought to something that's actually going to work for you. Interpretations, that's another one. So we've got limited beliefs, interpretations. Interpretation is basically a story that you've created in your head about, it's an opinion that you've created in your head about a situation, again, a person, it could be anything, which is also based on past beliefs and past experience. But you're telling yourself that because something happened in the past that would influence how this is going to happen. So by sticking to that interpretation, you have little chance of actually seeing any other options, any other possibilities to an outcome of a situation. And you've already convinced yourself that this is what's going to happen. Again, you're blocking yourself moving forward by having this entrenched sort of belief or thought process. And it's the same for assumptions, which is again another energy block. Assumptions are beliefs, again, which tell you just because something happened in the past, it's going to happen again. If you're going for a job interview or something like that, and you've been knocked back 4 times before, you're going to assume they're not going to get the job this time. It's that sort of thing. And again, that's a holdback. It stops you moving forward. So you've got limiting beliefs, interpretations, and assumptions. All of these stop us creating and living and being and enjoying the life that we actually really want. So ask yourself the question now, which ones are present in your own thinking? Identify them in your own thinking. And if you're spotting them, then remove them or change them or do something about them or come speak to me and I can help you with them. So the fourth of the GAILS, as we call them, the acronym, is what we've discussed in episode 3, which is the gremlin. And again, I'm not going to go into too much detail about it because you can go and watch episode 3, but it's essentially the not good enough gremlin, which is a fear-based gremlin, and it tells you that you can't do something. So it fits in line with, again, all the other energy blocks which tell us that something is not going to end well, basically. So it's a belief that we've instilled in our mind that's come from whoever knows where, that's holding us back. And it could have been something many, many years ago. Usually it is. And so it's a case of looking back and identifying where that belief comes from and changing it to something that does serve you. Simple. So a core energy coach, essentially, what they do is they help you identify these thoughts firstly, and then change them, or lessen the impact that they have on you. So, and what that does is it opens up a variety of different options for you. You can start seeing opportunities instead of holdbacks and the reasons why you can't do something. You can move forward much more confidently and actually do things and achieve things that you want in life. So firstly, being aware of these things is the main thing. So if you're aware that they're happening, you can actually do something about it. And it just takes being in the moment to recognise that your thinking might be swaying one way or another. So if you start thinking a limited belief, it's worth challenging that just to see if you can see another angle on it. So yeah, so get in touch if you really want to find out more about how we can challenge these things. There's no reason why you should be stuck in life or holding back in life and not living full out in life because of limitations that you put on yourself. And that's essentially what energy blocks are. They're all self-created and they stop us living full out in life and doing the things that we really want to do. So ask yourself, in this current situation, how many of these 4 gales are currently going on for you? Write a list down, challenge them, and you'll be surprised how quickly your emotions change. And it's imperative right now in this time when people are really having a tough time. It's imperative to really get a hold of your thinking and control your thoughts so that they work for you and don't hold you back and drain your energy and make you feel worse because of the situation we're in. There's outer blocks. That's an outer block. Being locked down is an outer block. You can't do anything about it, but what you can do is do something about how you react to it or respond to it. So that's what you should do when it comes to these 4 energy blocks. Okay, so if you want to get in touch to find out any more about this, just give me a call and we'll have a chat. You'll be surprised how quickly life changes and your perspectives change when you remove one of these 4 blocks. Okay, have a great weekend and I'll talk to you all next time. Bye-bye. That way.